There we go. And then I have to go tell these guys that I'm here. Yeah, and then I just wait. Oh, hey, Loon.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're here first.
Really?
It's usually either line or Servati before you. But how you doing?
Doing okay. I guess I'm feeding Misha.
Nice. How do you feel about today's session?
Hmm. Concerned. But optimistic?
Oh yeah, there's also a thing that I needed to make mention of between the well, all the I've already spoken towards Line and Sorvati about it, but so I'm making a little bit of adjustments towards the how combat will go out and overarms. Nothing dramatically different. Um, what I'm doing is that I'm going to give all characters a free what's it called, movement its own action, and every character still has two actions to take on their turn. That way, I feel like you guys can move around the board a little bit easier and have a little bit more actions on your turn than just spending an action and then doing only spending an action to move and then only having another action to do something.
Okay.
The second thing I'm doing is allowing you guys to essentially have like instances uh, where you can use your anima power only once on someone else's turn, enemies or allies, but only once.
I see.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that will cause like a chain of like sort of like a Lincoln chain of like actions that you guys can come up together with, something to combo off one another, and this also implies for the enemies as well. This whole boss fight also lied to Servati. Welcome.
Thanks.
This whole boss
Hello.
Ayo.
this whole boss fight is going to stress test your characters. Uh, So I've made the encounter a lot stronger than the ones you've currently been fighting for testing purposes, and I will tell you all that please consider using your animas whenever you think it's a good shot, because chances are you'll need it.
Man, I wish I had the Ox Talisman right now with Lance.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. So before we begin, which one of you guys would like to go ahead and tell the audience where we are?
I did that last night, so.
Oh, then you have practice.
Ha ha ha! Hey Noah, how's it going? All right. Well, I'll just recap it real quickly then. This has been a whole test session roleplay of Overarms, the roleplay system. It's a roleplay system is based off of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and so the main characters in our story, which is Lance, Alistair, and Father Falcone, is
Almost out the gate.
almost, but Father Falcone. I mean, Ven's technically a main character too, but we haven't seen much an eye hear
We
from him just
don't
yet.
know what to do with him.
Oh no, it's not we don't know. It's
Some of
just
him exudes chaotic neutral energy.
that's true. All right, so the very first session that these guys have had together was a what's it called?
A
Bank
bank heist?
exactly bank heist, where a man named Grigor Murdoch raided a bank with some of his own men. He got caught, and surprisingly, this was the first and probably only person Lance spared.
Lance's blood knows no bounds. Ask any
Hey,
whore.
There was a whole lot of other things that happened in between our sessions. Some of the highlights would be including Lance throwing someone out a window, Alistair finding clues to where his father is, and Fa- Father Falcone doing good things for Travail, whereas Ven stole puppies from a store.
Liberated puppies.
Let's not play that card, okay? We're
That's
not
not
here
even
for that.
fucking laws.
We're we're
Velvet plate on table.
we're not here.
Has been
We're not here to talk about Ven. We're here to talk about the events that had led up to like all the events that are going on so far in Spiral City. And yeah, no, I will eventually go back to Unturned. I just don't have a setup to play the game properly. If I did, I probably would be playing it, but I can't right now. My house is my apartment's literally shit. It's tough to do anything in here. Anyway, um, so when Murdoch was sent to prison, he didn't just stay in prison and was quiet about it. No, he made his own gang called the Wrecking Crew, took over the inmates, ruled in with an iron fist for a few weeks before creating his own prison riot, taking out the guards and holding the warden and several other top security guard members as what's it called?
Hostage.
Yeah, fantastic. Hostages. So our players have been currently running through the prison trying to get to the security guards and wardens to save them, and they have now encountered this a hallway that they're running through, and it just seems to loop forever.
Getting was quite a trip though. Like, remember when Lance busting here with a fucking bus? Yeah, bus.
Or how Showtime enables war crime.
Yeah.
All concurrent.
So
That's sacrilege beyond any time.
I will take you to the court of infernal laws.
anyway, we begin our session today at the still elongated hallway that the players are running through. Um,
Honestly,
of course.
I can't believe that the ones we chose not to be the strongest of Lance, we get into this mess.
You know, honestly, I,
No, let's just listen to the dead Keith and driving buses through doors.
okay, so wait, a little bit behind the curtain. I never thought, like, after Danny spared Murdoch, I was like, okay, cool. So he's probably not going to murder, and he proceeds to murder literally any other character that inconveniences him.
I keep trying to do non-lethal damage.
No, you do
but
not.
apparently-
You just say you just like I'm gonna do it. You chase down the leader of the turtleneck. Oh wait, sorry. That's yeah, the tunnel snakes. Thank you, tunnel snakes. He chased down that guy, and I have footage of him.
Overpass Cobras. God, get your shit together.
It is the underpass Cobra. Yeah, Danny. I was referring to their newer names.
They're not close to me. Exactly.
Alright, I'm really high apparently. Alright, I'm clearly really high for this.
Yeah.
Oh, underpass Cobras, right. But then you named them Cobra Cons, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. See, now I'm not stupid. I got it. Alright. Everything's good now. So, anyone else have any final remarks before I begin?
I'm interested to see how this is going to play out.
Fuck.
It's gonna be fun, boys. Alright, buckle in because I've actually had like 2 weeks to write this, so I actually got some progress done. Alright, you guys are in this hallway. No matter your attempts of walking forward, the last time we ended the session, you guys spent 6 turns. Remember, each of you have 2 actions, and altogether you have 6 actions as a group. And that is considered actions between all 4 of you, including Sun, who is the NPC with you, the prisoner of which you guys rescued. His ability is to literally manifest a sun, a miniature one at least. Anyway, you guys have been walking down this corridor, and for six actions, you have made no visible progress. You're not closer to the end of the hallway, which is where the door, which you guys are trying to use to loop around, what's it called, the cafeteria area. So on this turn, you guys have 6 actions. What would you guys like to do? Talking's for free, by the way.
Yeah, so clearly we know that we're looping.
Uh,
Don't need to.
yeah, you would, yeah. You spent 6 turns. It'd be really obvious there's something up, and it's probably something to do with an anima power.
Also,
Well,
Hippie McGee is sitting a C.
Yeah, he's been sitting since you got before you guys started walking, and he hasn't budged since you guys left walking away from him. Sun is
something.
just. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. No,
No, you first.
no. Go right ahead. Sorry.
Say, okay, guess we have to use the animal to investigate what's going on.
Can you? Which one of our animals? Which one of our animals could do that? I don't really see me doing that.
I guess it falls to me once again.
Ah, yeah. You got an iron back, you know that, Al?
At this point, I pretty much have to. I pretty much need to at this point, Lance.
Okay, so so Alistair, I'll let you roll an intelligence check as your character alone, and if you want to use your animus power, you can spend an anima point and make a range check as well.
I'll do that. I'll make a range check.
Well, no, so first make the intelligence and then spend your anima point, then make the range check after.
Okay.
All right.
For intelligence.
Ooh, shit. All right, let's see. Let's
What
see.
did I roll?
You rolled a 1.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Let's see that range. Let's see that range stat carry though. Come on. You need a 10.
Oh boy. Showtime. Please save our asses.
I got nothing, boss.
The voice.
Oh,
All right. So Loon, I'll let you do that action the next turn over again, but for this current turn, you send over. You and Showtime kind of survey the room around, look all over the hallways to see any discernible imprints of anima powers or how someone could be manipulating the area, but you guys turn up with nothing. You guys have 5 more actions on this turn.
It appears, lads, that we are stuck in some kind of goddamn loop. May I make a suggestion?
What is it?
We know that going forward does absolutely fucking nothing. And no doubt going backwards will do the goddamn same thing. Last took so long. So my goddamn thinking is, why don't we just make our own exit out?
You think it'll be that simple?
Yeah, it's wolf.
It's
It's wolf.
Lance. Yes, he thinks it'll be that simple.
Sun opens one eye and goes, I actually think that might be a cool idea.
See, the rehabilitated hillbilly agrees.
He
Hey.
feels like weeding dirt.
Hey, I take offense to that. I'm a hippie.
Oh, then you'll pray about it or something.
Lance
Well,
charges up his
put a
arm.
hole in the wall. Let's go make friends.
Yeah, I'm on it.
No argument here.
He charges up high city. Walkabout.
Yep, no worries.
Yeah. So do I need to use should I use my anima power?
Yep, that's what's gonna happen here. So hold on, I have your character sheet since I know you can't actually access your character sheet.
Yeah, the computer came.
You're down to 10 AP. For 1. 2, as soon as you line up your so God's Rockabye summons up the metal gauntlet on Lance's right arm. He winds up his fist, and right before you connect, chain link happens. Unknown anima user activates their unknown power. The wall that you're going to punch disappears.
Wait, what?
Oh no. Hold on a second. It doesn't stop there. Da-na.
It's a delay on my side. So
Oh right, sorry. Da-na. I gotta go back to the right camera. As you
Oh.
as the wall opens in front of you, you see Murdoch. Your fist wounded up for a punch. Murdoch smirks, activates his anima power on his as a reaction. Reaches
Oh!
out and grabs your head. Makes a power attempt. Hold on. First, first he actually has to land the hit on you. But actually, no. Shit, he caught you off guard. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to have a chance to react. He just grabs you.
Wait, holy shit.
Hold the phone. Where the fuck is his character anima powers? I have your character, but oh, there it is. There we go. Here's Freight Train.
Choo choo.
It's just that
21 damage.
Oh, and
He
holy
grabs
shit.
he grabs your head and doesn't Freight Train's ability is that he can create motion. When he creates motion, it's unstoppable motion. He grabs you and hurls you behind him, pulling you out from the hallway and putting you behind him.
Let's see. 21 damage? Jesus.
But your defense was 12.
Yeah, so
Thank God he's so beefy.
fuck. Hold on. How much is that down? Like down to now?
Hold on, I'm doing the math. Ah, lucky you. You only took 9 damage. But 9 minus 17, which is your current total. Woo, you're down to 8 HP, boy.
Holy shit.
Also, you get you still have your ability activated. Your target is no longer the wall, but I'd rule up that you still have a chance to choose a target as the chain ends. So the chain, how it works is that as we continue to add more people on it, if the original person did not get a chance to hit, at least they get a final say in what they're hitting. So before I end the chain, are any of you guys with the other anima powers going to do anything?
Alistair, I believe that'd be you, my boy.
What do you want me to do, father?
Well, you see behind those lights where they're not looking?
Mm-hmm.
Would you do me a favor and open a portal I could walk through?
You
Yeah.
got it, sir?
Where? What? Where?
Yeah, where?
Alright, which one's, 'cause I got it up on the big screen. Which one's Freight Train?
Oh, Freight Train would be the gentleman. Would be this guy, the guy with the coat, right next to Lance.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So don't worry, Lance. You'll still get a chance. You'll still get a turn to attack, but we first have to see if anyone else. Yeah.
Yeah, I can wait. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
What's the furthest he can put me, into that room?
Let me double check. With the ruler. Uh, what the fuck is your distance again, Alistair?
My distance,
35. Cause do you have max range?
oh, can we check on Showtime?
I'm already on
Range
it.
is at 12, yes.
Yeah, so
At
36. Yeah.
36.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, you have a very narrow vision. Okay, hold on. Let me also reveal a little bit more of the area to compared to what you can see. Hold on. Go make it easier for me to be like, okay, so this is where you can put your shit. Reveal area, god damn it. Fucking roll 20.
The light will not banish any darkness, my boy. You just gotta believe hard enough.
I'm trying to make shadows look realistic. Let's say that. Yeah, that's about as far as your vision would go. And I'm going to switch it back to the main screen so you guys in the main screen can see it. Here we go.
Alright, Falcone, where exactly you want me to put my portal at?
Alright, can you put me between those two gentlemen in the orange pants?
You mean... right here?
I was thinking a little higher, honestly, like right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
dungeons actually got exactly what I'm going for.
alright then. Let's go.
Chain continues. Showtime activates. Showtime creates uses one of his AP powers to create two different portals. I'm creating the orange one first, but you'll need to spend your AP for it.
Okay.
Hold Alt for a circle, right? So the first portal is the one that you're opening over here. And where's the second one going?
Well, he needs to walk through, so I would say, actually, no, right here. Like, I don't want, Murloc using it.
Gotcha.
So put it right here.
No worries. The portal's right above, right north of,
Falcone.
Falcone. God, this is great. I love this. All right, Lance, it's back to you. Unless Falcone has an AP that he wants to use. Actually, he can't. He's in Falcone state.
Nope. Nope. I still got a walkthrough. You know what I'm doing.
Anyway, Lance.
Lance, as he's flying vanilla, I would imagine like, ugh, and he just kind of does his best to land a blow onto Mordog while flying in this, flight.
Yeah.
Well, am I right behind him?
No. So he grabbed you and slammed you into the ground. I would imagine you're not like on the ground, because I wouldn't put you prone like that unless you failed a strength check. But we're not doing that right now. I'd imagine you're like on one knee, but you're not definitely not prone.
So like Lance does a quick jab with his his left hand, and then
Hit
falls.
him in the jewels.
I agree.
So right hand jabs into his to his chest. Well, the left his left hand to his chest, and he dodge walked by, slamming down onto his head.
Let's see if it hits.
Hit twist.
And it misses. You roll a 9. So as your attack as the right hook swings into the air, Murdoch takes it to his face on purpose and smirks.
Ow!
Is that all you
Ah, God!
Is that all you got, little whelp? Damn, I can't believe I let you lock me up the first time.
Oh god,
Hey.
he's been juicing.
You know, I'm so glad you said that, Father, because I felt the same goddamn thing when I saw him.
Initially thought smoke leaf was the issue.
Hey, Sun speaks up in the background. Ain't got nothing to do with Sunleaf. Leave it all out of that. Sun continues to sit there, by the way.
Been a while, eh? You mean it's Mordok, right?
Yes, Murdoch.
That's a stupid name.
Coming from a dead man. That's no concern of mine.
Why did you try to rob that goddamn bank, Colio?
For money, dumbass! And 'cause I could.
And who the hell was the other anima user?
Hmm? Her? Ah, well, if you could beat me, babe, I'll tell you a thing or two about her.
Fair enough. Anima pal straight away.
Well, no. Now we begin a combat initiative. As you can
Okay.
see, I've revealed more of the room because Lance is actually in it.
Oh. It's like, what? Oh.
Yeah. So when you look around, you notice. Wait, sorry, 1 second. When Lance actually looks around, you notice that you're like there's 3 security guards, no warden to be seen, but there are 6 heavily armed, all prison mates wearing some of the security guards' equipment. They're all equipped with shotguns, and they all simultaneously, when Lance turns to look at them, they all simultaneously like lock their shotguns and at Lance.
I can imagine, like, two of them, like, pumping their shotgun.
No, they just do it once dance. And then BFG division plays.
Ah, god damn. This is not a good day for me.
What an absolute mess we've gotten ourselves into today.
You guys woke up today and didn't expect this to happen. I know. All right, hold on. Let me get my notebook out.
Yo, no, I totally didn't expect me to punch the wall to have Modok suddenly make a guest appearance.
No, an immediate appearance, you mean? So let's have you guys roll initiatives.
Honestly, when I punched that wall, I really thought I was gonna do nothing.
I know. I know, but your expectations when I remove them, isn't it great? Oh
Look,
man.
everyone shook heads that when I did that punch, that I wasn't gonna do anything.
Did you
Cause
guys
I,
think he was gonna do something after he punched the wall?
No, because then that'd
If I
be
had
too
to
easy.
responded, yeah.
I'm telling you, just subvert expectations.
Okay, so we're rolling for six. Which
Yes,
one are we rolling?
speed.
Dexter. Okay.
Yeah, dexterity and speed.
Dex.
Oh.
Oh god, and speed. Let's see how bad this is.
Hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, Alistair's at a 2, boys. The fastest characters at a 2. All right,
we
let's
have
go,
a
Lance.
brain check.
Lance rolls his dexterity check. Okay, he rolled an 8. God's rockabye.
That's good. That's good.
Rolled a 6. That's
I need,
14.
Hey,
I need like a blue hedgehog or something to help us here out here.
And then
Say
Father
a silent
Falcone.
show.
Hmm?
I said save a silent shoe.
Oh god.
What is wrong with you?
we're that desperate.
A lot.
Also, Falcone, please begin to record how much AP the Black Stone has, as it will begin to start generating after the first turn.
Alright, let me get my notepad.
Thank you, thank you. Dexterity check on Father Falcone, which is a 3, which is not a bad roll out of 4.
No. No, not at all.
And then speed, 5. So 6, 7, 8. 8. Wow. Falcone and Lance are faster than Alistair today.
Man, hell, what's the frozen awful? I don't like all odds.
Well, we're here now, boys. We've got to make the best of it.
Action boy now.
All right. Starting to turn off is Freight Train. Freight Train.
Oh, fuck yourself.
Freight Train spans a free action. Hey, do me a favor. The VR, do me a favor. He walks into the hallway. Close the door behind me. The wall recloses.
Wait, what?
He's in the hallway with Sun, Alistair, and Father Falcone. And you're on the other side of it. Because as soon as he walks out, the other unseen anima user closes the wall behind him.
Huh. Huh. This. Huh.
Yeah, I know, right? Greg, Murdoch stares down at Sun before activating his ability. Which, oh shit, I didn't
Oh.
even give Sun a fucking speed stat. I think that'd be fine. Still gets hit.
Son.
He gets punted across. Hold on. He needs to make a power check. Wow! Jesus Christ! Alright, so this is what happens to Sun. As soon as Murdoch steps into the hallway and you guys see the wall close behind him, Murdoch gets a murderous glint in his eye and stares at Sun. I've been trying to take your smoke leaf addicted ass out for quite some time. Sun opens his eyes, wait, what? And gets punted in the face. The foot planted so hard into Sun's face launched him back into this wall and leaves a crater.
Holy shit.
Sun's in critical condition.
I'm not gonna blame him if he starts running away.
No, he's in critical condition considering he won't be able to get up or activate.
Oh, damn. We've really... Damn.
Ah, shit. And the worst part is, Showtime's fucking portal doesn't work.
Murdoch spends his own action, pulls up his right fist and pulls himself into a fighter stance, uh, goes into a low stance. It reveals that he's more of a grappler than a puncher. Makes a strength check towards Father Falcone.
Oh, this is bad.
Ooh, lucky you. He rolled a 2. Let's see what Father Falcone rolls. Rah! Murdoch comes in for that grapple, but Father, you see it coming and you both lock arms with each other and you push him back easily.
Oh, I'm gonna say let me suplex him. German suplex.
It has to be on your return. I can't let you do it on his. Yeah.
But alright then.
On his last attempt of strike, he'll reach his right hand out and try to grab Alistair instead. If I can't take your fatherly ass out, I'll take the scrawny kid too first! And he reaches over for Alistair.
Hey, hands off, jackass!
Alright. Let's see, strength test. 5. Alistair, you can make a speed test if you'd like to get a dexterity check if you'd like to get out of his way.
Dexterity, go.
Yeah, you dodge right under his hand.
Like I said,
Get back here!
don't touch me, jackass.
Alright. With that, Murdoch's turn is ended. As Murdoch's turn ends, you guys see visible sweat going down his right side of his head. He seems a little bit exhausted. This is a common fatigue known for having a lack of AP. So yeah, just
How did he do all of it?
you.
Probably dumped it on you.
What? He dumped so much AP into me that he almost blew his wad?
Well, considering how powerful, well, let's do a little bit of science here. Considering how powerful his anima has been so far, do you not think he might not have a lot of AP stat?
Oh, I see.
Uh-huh.
He plugged his dump stat as the anima box. What a baka.
Ugh. I'm gonna enjoy the next part that happens. Next, Les, it's your turn.
Lex kind of blinks a bit. Turns around. I don't suppose any of the lads or the anima user who could open the door.
They all don't. They all continue to have playing BFG playing. You still see Lance. Yeah, you still
Angrily.
yeah, you still see Alistair's portal open. Alistair opened the portal before the wall closed.
Huh. Okay. I think I can make it in there. I'll just... Wait, hold on, before I do that. Do I have any healing items on me?
You're asking me if you have healing items.
Well, I can't access my inventory.
I know. I'm trying to double check. Mason jar of soup, but no. You have. Oh right, the Kevlar vest was supposed to keep you safe. Hold on a second. Kevlar vest now has 2 durability left.
I'll happily expend the whole... I can imagine the Kevlar vest exploded when I got hit.
Nah, you still have 2 more hits with it left, but it would have negated the damage you've taken.
How
So
by
you're still
much?
you're no by entirely. You would still have 17 HP.
Oh!
Yeah, that
I was
Kevlar vest is.
bluffing the entire...
Yeah, exactly.
I was bluffing the entire time. Ninja! Begins running towards the portal.
Okay,
Come on, Joseph.
so you have +5 your movement, and your speed stat is 6. So that's 11.
And my kick also give me +5 feet.
Yeah, no, I counted it, Danny. 11.
Okay.
1, 2. Yeah, you can't get to that portal, no matter how I cut it.
Okay, but hear me out. You know how I did that whole vine? Moving forward.
Oh no, not again! One. So you're suggesting that you're gonna spend AP in order to move?
No, I'm gonna move as close as I can and do the forward.
Using an AP, I know, I get it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And actually, Sam bounce off the wall into the portal using the propelling force of his attack.
Yeah, that's essentially what he's trying to do here. So he spends one anima point, activates God's Rockabye, makes a power check. You go 5 extra feet, which isn't close enough to the portal, but it's inching you closer.
God, is it power plus range?
No, just power. From it's because you're you. Well, actually, I'll use your strength chat stat too. So yeah, that would have put you through for that would put you entirely through. You've landed on the portal. Do you want to use it?
Yeah, of course I want to use it.
All right, activation is an action point. So you've returned back into the hallway proper. Murdoch's like, ah, shit, portals.
Surprise! I don't even know how they work! And Lance charges up his... Round two, jackass! And he charges up his, God's Rockabye again.
Oh, okay, here we go. God's Rockabye.
I'm down to 8 now, right?
No, 7.
Ooh.
Misses.
You know me. You gotta keep
In for
swinging until you eventually...
in for a penny. Whatever the fucking saying goes. All right, so you spend another AP.
In for a penny, out for a pound.
Thank you. AP6, miss again. So every time you're swinging your punch, he just stands there and takes it. Poof, poof.
Another one.
All right,
5.
another one bites the
Come
dust.
on.
Ooh, that hits. And you deal
Yes.
21 damage first. And
Way to
once,
go, Lance.
okay, first he takes that much. Minus that. And then he takes, and I've wound down. So, He spits, as Lance's combo finally connects, he, like, drops to one knee. Ugh. Damn it! Is what I would say. He stands back up and spits to his side. You gotta hit me harder than that, boy, to keep me down.
And guess what? That last hit you did to me, lad, didn't fucking feel a thing. And he kind of like dusts his shoulders. So what you gonna do now, punk ass?
I keep taunting him.
Yeah, damn straight he is. He's trying to get his attention. Attention from keeping everyone else from not getting hit by him.
Ah, our trusty tank.
Damn straight. And that's how I end my taunt, because I'm down to 5 AP, boys.
Nervous sweat. I'm bluffing the entire time. Alright, who is next? I also had to reload this.
I think that's me.
Well, actually, Falcone, you rolled an 8, so this turn would be Sun, which is currently out of commission, and the Wrecking Crew, which are currently on the other side of that wall.
Ha!
They begin to file their way out into the hallway. 1, 2. Yeah. 1. This guy who passes the portal, can't use it because he's, well, not an anima user and doesn't know it exists, so keeps on walking past. 1, 2.
Well, they can't walk past this dude because he told them to seal the door the way behind him.
1, 2. Yeah, I know. 1, 2. Where do you think they're going, Danny?
They're going the long way around.
Yes.
Going to the bathroom.
All right. Now it's Father Falcone's turn. Falcone?
Sorry, yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that. Did we determine whether or not I can transform in halls? I know
Yeah.
there's much of a
Um.
reason.
Yeah, no, now we would have much more of a reason. Well, we did have a reason for you to be concerned. We said that you couldn't transform in this hallway because the ceilings were too low for you.
Yeah.
But the cafeteria is a perfectly good place for you to transform.
It's gonna say, I think I'll be going through that portal now. Say it with me, Claire. Born upon my head, crimson as the dread. Witness your demise, hell, threat arise.
Wait, would you do that as you walk through the portal, or you said it before walking through the portal?
As I walk through,
All
Like
right.
last time.
portals are human size.
Movement action. You walk right through the portal as Lance gets uncomfortably close to a suddenly transforming Father Falcone. Falcone, as
Take the
you.
portal.
Hmm?
Lance told Al, Al, when you get the chance, take the portal and close behind you.
Wait, you want to fight him alone? Lance, are you crazy? You're going to fight this guy alone?
Lance kind of wipes the sweat off his brow. Ain't both of us gonna walk out here without at least laying some belts on each other. And I don't want you getting caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, but what about Son? He's in broken condition.
Did anyone get the? Did anyone get the name of that train that hit me?
It's called the LA Connection.
Thank you. Also, here's
I
a.
can't believe that guy. Like, it's my responsibility to say freedom.
Well, then go help him. I got douchebag McGill. I got douchebag. Sorry, I got douchebag Express over here to take down.
Game Night says Lance with the movement tech, yeeting himself.
Yeah, no, he's absolutely lying.
Alright, do you get so distracted? I'll
Before Al goes, I like to remind you, Line, you don't have a healing item. You're low on AP, and I think Alistair is the only one with other than Father Falcone who has the Black Stone. But I think Alistair is the only one with a T on him or something.
Yeah, I have two of them. I can give one to him.
Yeah, but like, I still have the flak jacket on, so I'm good for 2 more hits. After that, we gotta see where this goes. Besides, me and him are both exhausted. We're both sweating it out. So it depends on, and I know that guaranteed 2 hits he's gonna land on me will not walk. That means if I land 1 more good blow, he's out of the mission.
So
Give him one of my bottle teas.
Hold on, before we continue with that, Al. Let's get Father Falcone going.
Okay.
it is his turn. Yep. So Falcone, you still have you moved once, walked into the portal and activated. You have 1 action left, but still have some movement left.
Now
And
I
if,
just want to attack. Look, those 2 fellows to the right of me in a line. Can I hit them both with Hellfire? Does it go that far?
hold on. No, it wouldn't hit. It wouldn't hit far enough for the cone that you would make would accidentally hit the security guards too that you're trying to save.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to save someone. Just attack the 2 nearest prisoners to me. That's alright.
Yes, but you only have 1 action, so you can attack one of them, and you don't have it.
Next to the guards.
Huh?
The one right next to the guards. Then.
Yeah, no worries. All of the also, I like to imagine the scene as you walk through the portal, it gets distorted in size as it's forcibly getting larger to fit Hell's Wrath's full form. As you step out of it, it reverts back to its normal size. Uh, and Hell's Wrath just terrifies literally every single one of those inmates just as you walk through it. Not like a debuff or anything, but just holy shit! What in the fuck? Because they can see you.
Man, I should have played more to school.
Wait, I have an action. Can I pick up that dude next to the guards?
Sorry, who?
Fellow right below Hell's Wrath.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you could pick him up.
Yeah, pick him up.
Alright, let's go make you a strength check that you do on vantages. Hold on. Falcone. Roll the 4. Nah, roll the 2. So, take the 4. Fuck. Where's War Crimes when you need it? Oh, I closed it. There it is.
It's just a war crime file.
It's just a file that's solely being, written
So, 13. You rolled a 13. Yeah, you grappled this guy. Yeah, he's grappled. You holding him in his hand, and you in your hands. You may keep him. You may, as long as you hold him in your hand and continue to pass strength checks against him,
Mm-hmm.
you can. You freely crush him 10 damage. Goes through any armor.
Can I do a bite attack?
Oh God! I mean, on your next turn, yeah, but like not now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, and just roar.
yeah. As you roar, everyone in the prison hears your roar echo across the halls.
The hell was that?
Actually,
Can you imagine? Wait,
Can
this
you
guy's like.
not hear that on the other side of the wall?
of course he could.
I
Yeah,
would imagine.
but he wouldn't be concerning himself with that. At this moment, he's staring down at Lance and trying to figure out a way to kick both Lance's ass and Alistair's ass.
Ha! Good luck. I'm got
Alistair, it's
layers
your
of
turn.
plot armor.
Anything okay?
Yeah, Alistair, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I give I want to give Lance from my bowel pieces before I go help Son.
Uh, exchanging items need to be right next to one another, and if you move closer to Lance, you can get hit by Murdoch.
Can I not just throw the item at Lance? Or is that too risky?
This is not Final Fantasy Tactics. But I would give you a skill later down the line to do something like that. But for now, no.
You know what? I'll take the risk up. I'll take the
You
risk.
sure?
Yeah.
All
I
right,
like to trust my speed here.
go up. As you move up, Murdoch winds up his fist and throws it at you. Ah! Little shit! And makes a strength check on you. Go ahead and make a speed check. No, dex check,
Yes.
sorry.
Dexterity, go.
Ooh, he connects.
Ah, damn.
And then he swings and deals 1 damage.
At least this is for damage too.
Yeah, you get hit. You take 1 damage.
Ow!
Does he have a Kevlar vest or anything?
Yeah, aren't you wearing armor?
Since that probably negates it.
Yeah, add police vest. 2 plus defense. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
He's
would
got
you would negate the very negligible damage, but the police vest still takes durability damage.
Alright, I'm gonna reduce that to 1.
All right. Go ahead, move your avatar closer to Lance, and then just drop him that T.
Okay. Just, why the fuck are you not moving?
I got
Keeping. I'm gonna try to stop him from entering the portal.
you. Lance, he moves up. No, so Alistair spends 5 feet of movement. Spends an action, gives Lance that T. What else would you want to do now?
Thanks, Al.
Hmm. Can I move again, or can only, or
Yeah.
is that if...
You can,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, sorry, what?
You can continue to move. Yes, you have 30 feet of movement left.
Lance, do you still need the portal that you're under? Should I close it?
Keep it open because just in case he decides to try to sneak back his way into the cafeteria, I have a means to chase after him.
Okay. So, me and
Dude,
my...
dude,
yeah?
wonderful fucking portal. Give me a second.
That's right, call Wonder Warps.
All right. So what would you want to do with the rest of your movement and actions?
I want to make a mad dash towards Sun.
Gotcha. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You run straight down the hallway. You're only 10. You're only 10 feet away from Sun. You can see his body's clearly pressed into that wall really hard, and he hasn't seemed to move or budge an inch from where he's been implanted. It's hard to tell if the dude's alive or not.
Please be okay.
Also, I need to update the screen. Even Misha's worried.
Yes. Is there
All
anything
right.
else to do, or am I It's done.
Yeah. Hold on. I need to double check something. You have a limit to how far you can be from those portals before they close. So that one's fine. Lucky you, you are literally within that range. You cannot get closer to Sun or you risk closing those portals.
Damn.
That's if you want to keep them open, but for now you don't have a choice since your turn has ended. Which this marks the end.
Alright.
Yeah, this marks the end of this turn. We'll need player. We'll need. I need you to make the speed and dexterity check again, Alistair, as we go on to the next turn.
Dexterity
Ooh.
and speed.
All right, you rolled a 6. Better than a 4.
Bad out it today.
All right, Lance. Let's get you out the way. Let's get your dex check. Ooh. Ooh, Lance.
Cat. No,
No,
that's
she's,
Misha.
That's Misha. Yeah. You rolled a 7, Lance.
she's eating something off the floor, that's why.
Yeah, she's
Bad
fighting.
Misha.
She's fighting for that floor food.
Yeah, fighting for some leftover fry I had. I'm almost there. It's okay.
Father
I got it.
Falcone rolled a 3 and a 6. So Father Falcone's at a 9.
Whoa.
Yeah, just 1 point higher than the other turn. But you've been rolling like 6s on your speed check, dude.
Yeah, he is speed.
All right, so before we go on to turn 2, I want to quickly take I'd say like a 5-minute break for everybody. Take a little bit of a stretch, consider your options, and overall, how's everything going for you guys in this fight so far?
I think things are going okay.
Hey, Murdoch! I didn't hear no bell! Just you have Lance and Murdoch like doing like Murdoch's doing his grapple pose. Lance has like a very rough style boxer stance going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, do you like the chain links?
Oh,
Yeah,
they
they're
won't.
interesting.
Wonderful.
Hello?
Yeah, we heard you.
Uh,
You okay, dude?
yes, I can hear you. Hold on, guys. Give me a second.
Oh, yeah, he's talking to somebody else. Weird. How you feeling, Father Falcone?
Oh, I'm doing alright. Tell me, my son, are you familiar with the eclipse scene?
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what
God
is...
damn it, you son of a bitch!
Hey,
I'll
look,
be
the
right back.
yeah, phone's going off again. I rolled a blunt for when we're finished this session, but I don't think we're gonna finish this boss fight.
No, that's right, eh?
No, I actually wrote it pretty well.
Uh,
I hope Danny doesn't remember what I just did to him when we do the Resident Evil roleplay again.
you know he won't.
I hope so. Otherwise, Vladimir is gonna get pulled through a wall.
I've got a dog on my lap.
I'm jealous.
That don't make sense. I've been watching a lot of kaiju fights and realized I'm not using him quite right.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Doing a
god.
character study.
I just have to make a fucking Hell's Wrath is the only 4x4 token until he finally meets another anima user. At last, our fight will be legendary.
Legendary. No,
It'll be
man,
a holy battle.
wait till I get him in a flying pile driver.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I've already got the Papal's elbow.
Okay.
No,
I
no,
see
All
the
that
father
done.
works.
Go ahead, Alistair.
I see the father watches wrestling in his spare time. I see.
All right. Are we ready for the next round?
Time to chain link.
I'm gonna ask everybody. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
I
Lance.
mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna say no and leave.
You could.
You start playing Roundabout and play to be continued.
That'd be fucked up of me. All right.
Let's just close is gone. I'm done. I'm out of
The
here.
longest con.
Peace.
God, that's terrible. All right. We have the orders all rolled up already. All right. So the first one to go is Freight Train again. Hey Lance, I want to ask you a question.
What's up?
You ever get that feeling the ground just isn't solid underneath you?
I got that only with asphalt. Why?
As you say that response, you begin to feel the ground sinking beneath you. The other anima user has activated the unseen anima user activates their unknown anima power. You sink up to waist height for into the ground. Your leg you cannot move anymore, and you're considered immobile. That's why.
Ah,
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
this is a new sensation that I don't think will suit the nation.
You're fucking stupid. Shut up. This isn't a sensation that sleeps the nation. Uh,
Whoa.
Murdoch winds his fist up and starts to punch into the Alistair who's in the ground. He deals 4 damage and he deals 2 damage. He just winds his fist up and punches Alistair as he's in. No, sorry, not Alistair. Lance as he's in the ground. Lance, you start getting punched in the face, like punched in the Kevlar armor.
No,
Yeah,
what?
he breaks your Kevlar armor.
Dick.
Like
No.
he wouldn't kill you, but he didn't even hurt you, but he broke your Kevlar vest.
Dick.
It ain't the start of what I'm about to do to your ugly mug. Murdoch's turn ends. Next person to go on this list. Yeah, Sun is still out of commission, so that means the Wrecking Crew. First person of the Wrecking Crew is going to attempt to make a strength check to break out of your grasp. Father Falcone. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, Hell's Wrath. He rolls a 9. Please make a strength and power check for me. Oh, right, you can't. I have to do it. God damn it.
Oh, thank you for making that straight and power check for me, lad. My creation of you.
You rolled an 18 to keep him in your grasp.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere.
He takes 10
Oh
damage
well.
automatically.
He's going. Oh, oh poor soul.
Yeah, so whenever he fails that check, he'll always take 10 damage. He has no actions on that turn because you're literally grappling him. You're holding him in place. By the way, you don't need to stay in that place. You can continue to move around with one person in your hand.
Oh, good, good.
Otherwise,
Motherfucker. Love another motherfucker.
otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shotguns all point at you. And we just see if they hit. 6. That's not enough. Wait, is that enough?
No, he's at 9.
Yeah, he's at a 9. So 6 is a miss. 7's a miss. 5's a miss. 3's a miss. 7. No, I rolled a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This last hit. Hey!
Ooh.
Did not hit. Unfortunate. All those shotguns are just shooting the fucking giant hell beast, but it can't land a single hit on them.
God damn it, guys. You can't even decide what's going on for nothing. Jesus.
Through my school aiming.
Let's be thankful that there are enemies.
That is true.
Oh, works in serious ways.
Alright.
Thankful for the smoke exploded.
Next up is going to be Father Falcone.
Alright, I wanna take that.
You went robot on me. What happened? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he turned to robot.
He's
He
been
became
thinking
the very thing he loves.
He's a Decepticon. I knew it.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Discord decided to drop.
No worries.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
I want to bite him in half like a carrot.
Oh God.
Oh. And you could. Are we the heroes now?
Yes. You're also front row seat for this gore. You're still at the portal. You can still see through the portal as you see um Father Falcone. No, you can look you can look up at it. As I don't yeah, he filled this yeah, I would literally say you chomp him in half. You just bring him up to your mouth and you
Oh no!
Father, why? Quick screams as he's watching this happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm being a bit dramatic about this one, as you can tell.
Of course.
Chewing loudly with just letting gore fall from his mouth.
Ah, yes.
Letting the corpse fall in his hand, or not fall from his hand, but squeezing it so the innards not eaten flop onto the floor.
Ah, yes.
Oh God, I'm gonna splash him.
Let's pop that dreadful presence.
Oh, cool. That ability's actually going off. Also, Lance, yeah, you'd be covered in some level of blood.
Alistair looks over, sees Lance's blood. What's happening over there?
It's not my blood.
That's even more concerning.
Alright, 1 second. So they all have to make a charisma check. So that's all 5 remaining members.
What did they have to roll against on my end? Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's pretty weak on my,
No. They're not rolling against your charisma. They're rolling against your initiative stat. So they all automatically fail. They cannot roll higher than a 9. So they all flee for they all flee for their fucking lives. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And as in flee, as in do everything they can to get away from you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. As one of them moves away from you, you get an opportunity to attack if you like. 1, 2, 3.
snatch him up.
Cool.
Jesus.
Let's go make a strength check. 10 and well, yeah, but it's a 10. What? 19.
So bloodthirsty.
Yeah, you grab this. So he gets only this wrecking crew member only gets 1 chance to roll a dexterity check, but he can only roll an 8. Would he be able to get out of Hell's Wrath in time? And you do grab him. No! Please! I am a father! I am a fan!
No.
He.
Damn it.
He was a badass.
Yeah, I got some really good stuff.
Evie says kill him.
My feast has only started. It has only begun. Please don't run or desperate. Just, you know what? I'm embarrassed now. Bite his head off too.
No, I get that, but you spent your action to grab him. You can't bite his head off right now.
Oh.
Just need to scream for a little longer.
Oh God. Also, the security guards would have also failed their check and are either they would be handcuffed and by their hands and their feet, have no chance to run, but are literally defecating themselves in fear. Yeah, nah, I wholeheartedly roleplay that those security guards defecated themselves.
It has only started. My feast has begun. Your friends shouldn't move. There's no use to run.
Yeah, they'd be shitting themselves. Who's the next on this list of So Lance is next.
Could you just let I'll go next, then I'll go next after. I'm doing some stuff. That's why.
Okay. Alistair, go ahead. The camera kind of gets
Well,
fuzzy in the middle of the hallway as we don't know what's going on between Murdoch and Lance.
well, I can't exactly move from where I am right now. Because if I move forward, then the portal just disappears. But on the other hand, Lance is it's kind of stuck.
Imagine the therapy Lance is gonna need from seeing inside that portal.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, no worries. We'll
Oh,
just
God damn it. Misha took a shit. I'll be right back. I'll clean up real quick.
no worries. Take
I'll
your
be-
time. Take your time.
I'm just like that, watching that rhyme. I know it doesn't matter.
It's okay, dude.
And you said we should like go all out.
Yeah, I did.
You may botch the rhyme, but you'll always be right on time.
There we go.
Hey.
That's never a crime.
Hey.
So Lance is just in this Lance-sized hole, waist deep. He's like, ugh, ugh. Can I still use God's Rocket Bite to punch at him?
Yes.
Warlock. Okay, good.
I'm more curious about the sounds coming through that wall right now.
It's the equivalent. It's the
Fire roars.
yeah. It's exactly shotguns. The immediate sound of a ear-deafening roar. Actually, hold on. I actually want to see something that piqued my curiosity.
Also,
Father Falcone.
Sound design.
I am literally hearing like both sides of it at the same time. So I can hear it as it's in the room, and I can hear it out.
What? Yeah, Discord's being weird. Hold on. Did he mute himself or did he?
Yo, what's up?
You just finished stop talking. Yeah.
Oh, I just muted myself real quick.
Okay.
It's like it's just Discord, you know. Sometimes it just feels like you just, I don't know, just.
All right, Dan. It's your
I'm
turn.
back.
Welcome back.
So, as I was saying, Lance is stuck waist deep in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to punch.
Oh, that's even better. Great.
So, well,
falls out-
let's actually go. Let's go with Lance's turn first, because his turn is up.
Oh,
And since
okay.
since he's actually back.
Yeah, I got the stuff done.
Okay.
So.
Let's just look up from Warlock. So you put me in a goddamn hole because
You put me in the hole. Kind of like a metaphorism.
that's pretty smart for thinking. Except for one part.
Hmm.
Taps his shoulder with God's Rockabye.
Oh, he can manifest it away from himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why tap waves when Warlock looks over, he waves the hand.
Yeah, no. Murdoch doesn't look over at you, but instead you hear the famous DM go, "Chain link." As God Rockabye taps his shoulder, a pair of bright freight train lights light up behind you, Lance. And Murdoch, Murdoch leans in. If I'm going down, you're coming with me, boy.
Can we go up so we can go into the cafeteria? I'll make some Sunday Joes for us later. I know the father made some meat. Looks down. I know he made some meat.
And for the first time, he manifests his anima behind you.
Let's quickly pops open the tea bottle and chugs it.
Yeah, I'll let that slide. You take an action to drink the item. Hold on, I'm looking for.
It's not like I can move.
Yeah, I just want you to look at the screen though, because this is what it looks like.
Give me a second. I'm gonna look at the screen. Oh! No! Holy shit! Oh!
Wait, what?
It's like that. It's it's like that one guy from, the guy who can summon ghost trains from Rick and Morty. Getting that whole vibe from fucking this dude.
Yeah, no, there's a train literally in this hallway now that's going to barrel at you. Both of you will hit each other with your anima attacks. However, you're still knee deep in that ground, so you're just going to get hit. Whereas he has a chance to dodge your attack. So let's have your attack roll first, shall we?
Oh, fuck. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So before we continue, T, how much does T regenerate?
1/3 of AP, I believe.
Yeah, 1/3 AP. So Lance, what the fuck is a third of your AP? 16 divided by 3. That's 5. So you regenerate 5 AP.
I'm not concerned. You know those crazy straws? Lance takes out a crazy straw because
Sip, sips, sips loudly. And as you activate your ability, let's go ahead and see if it lands. You spend 1 AP.
On.
You're down to
Come
9.
on. Come on, motherfucker, hit.
Yeah, you do hit. You deal 16 damage. All right.
I'm pretty sure this guy's at 12, so that's one.
uh, divided by 2.
Round it down.
Ugh. He coughs up blood. Ugh. Yeah, that was a pretty good one there. You know, I might actually remember this fight. As you hear the train get closer. Or not.
I'm gonna remember this in the morning, says Lance as he's like just waiting for the train to hit him.
14 damage.
Oof.
I was gonna say I was gonna ask. I know that this is obviously not could happen, but could Lance manifest God's Rockabye to like kind of grab at the train to try to see if he can lower the impact?
Oh.
Suplex like Final Fantasy 6. Suplex it.
No, man.
Fight the train.
No, dude, it's double break off style.
Huh. I gotta think about that. It's his turn. No, wait. Your turn.
It's my turn.
He activated this ability as a chain. Yeah, you could still activate yours on a chain too. But I can't say you would reduce damage. Dan, you're already reduced damage by 12. How much more damage reduction do you want?
Oh, then if I can't reduce damage, then how you say? A free ass hit to him directly since that's his anima exposed.
No, I still wouldn't be able to say a free hit. You can attack it again and roll for an accuracy. Because I said if I do that, that means I can target your anima too the same way. And for future fights too. So, are you sure you want to make that where if I aim at your animas, it's a free hit?
I mean, honestly, sometimes you think in JoJo's they would aim for one another's stands.
There's a reason why they try not to. It's easier to kill the stand user. See? Even the Switch agrees with me.
Wait, hold on.
You could kill a tank crew, it's just easier to knock out the tank.
Motherfuckers were playing fucking freeboard just for a second outside.
Cool. But what are you gonna do with this your reaction, Dans? I need to know.
Oh man, I would love to just like do exactly what everyone's suggesting, just suplex this thing with one arm.
I
Or, try to knock it through a wall.
Redirect the attack?
I would say diverting it could be you can potentially divert it with a power check versus both of you.
I'll take the gamble. Fuck it.
All right, you'd have to so this is another reaction from you onto the chain. Hold on. Where the fuck do I leave your character sheet? I should just keep you open.
Who, me or him?
Danny.
Oh.
It's constantly being used. All
I
right.
think out of all of us, he pops his anima the most.
Yeah.
He keeps throwing himself in those situations. All right, so first he spends his
Hey,
strength.
I'm in the one that's in a 1v5 fight.
That's not really a fight, and we both know it. 16,
We all
17,
know it.
18.
Are you joking?
Yeah, seriously, man. So you rolled a
It's a hell.
17.
It's a hell of a cage match. But you're the one with the ladder on. You have the ladder on.
You had the ladder. You had the ladder, the table, and you can tell the ref when to walk away from the stage.
Turn around.
Okay,
Gorilla walk through the portal.
so Freight Train rolled an 8, and Murdoch rolled. Ooh! Unfortunate for you, Murdoch rolled an 18. You rolled a 17.
Shit.
Yeah, so
Ah.
train continues to go down on its usual course. Meaning it's gonna hit you.
Alright, so
It's gonna hit you again on the next turn if he can continue to manifest it, as he's visually sweating bullets, and the train is barely an apparition.
fucking you hear like a bonk on the back of Lance's head. Ah, fuck!
Yeah, so Lance would have taken only 2 damage from that hit.
We can hit
Yeah?
Lance with a freight train and he takes like 2 damage.
Yep.
Hey, I almost died through a car crash. I literally had to tell the hey, I had a seatbelt on the entire time. But I'm kidding. Buckle up, boy.
All right,
These ads, man.
and that would be the end of that chain. His anima would also just, because he can barely maintain it. Now, who are we at?
I believe it's Alistair's turn now.
Oh yeah, because we were at Lance. So yeah, it'd be Alistair.
I want to move closer to the sun and see how he's doing.
If you move, the portals disappear.
At this point, I think I will because Father Falcone is having time of his life over there. Once I started watching,
I'm just doing the work on the load.
I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know if like Monarch's just gonna tell the unknown stand user to get it back into the cafeteria, and then we have Monarch forces for Hell's Wrath.
I think
I don't know.
I think Hellstrife can handle himself just fine against Murdoch. I mean, look how you're doing.
Don't tempt the DM. I do want to suplex the train though.
See, all the more reason.
What's the trade?
Why do you have Berserker's Odd suplexing a train? I get interest. Don't worry about it. Only true fans will know.
Only true fans will know. So, yeah, Alistair, are you willing to walk away from your portals to get closer to Sun?
Well, Father and Lance, what do you think? You agree with my plan?
Oh,
Well, do you have anything? Do you have anything to heal, Sonny?
Do we
Yeah.
want to heal Sonny?
I have a medkit still available.
At this point, Al, you're just healing up because you felt like you injured your a pet because it got too close to an agitated person, and they decided to punt said pet across the room.
Hey, look,
Al,
this guy can
you're a
manifest.
dog in Arcadia. It's okay.
I guess that's that. I'm gonna walk close to Sun and have that portal closed away.
All right, no worries. So, Lance, you'd feel the portal's power and influence disappear.
I wonder if I could use the portal to get out and then be back on my feet and then use it again.
Yeah, honestly, that was one of the things I was thinking. Why didn't you just do instead of? But it's you, so you just keep attacking.
Yeah, it's in character.
Yeah, honestly,
Besides-
it was way more in character. Also, so you spend the medkit, right, Alistair?
Yeah.
All right,
The
so
worse position Lance is in, the like more shit he talks.
yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and make that what's your intelligence stat? Intelligence check.
It's max. It's a 12.
Gotcha. 4 plus
He's a
8
smart boy.
is 12. Yeah, so you rolled a 12 on your healing. That's way more than enough to stabilize Sun. As you begin to mend some parts of his body, he's still knocked out as that kick caved in his face and the impact onto the wall broke most of his body.
Keeps asking for hemp bandages.
Oh, he can't even respond. But he'll
Jeez.
live, thankfully to Alistair's intervention. If you didn't intervene, he would have died.
Hmm. It's like he's going on AP, so I guess I don't know.
Uh,
You have a gun?
he has a
Yeah, I
shotgun.
know, but I'm wondering. He's still knocked out. Can I not like try to wake him up or not?
Uh, you could attempt to wake him up, but there's a chance that he may not still be responsive.
Also, there a chance.
Yeah. I don't even know what I'd give the opportunity towards. I'd just say roll a 1d20, and if you roll high enough, he wakes up.
Just whisper in his ear they legalized it, man. He'll wake right up.
You know, yeah. So
Yeah,
what are we rolling?
I'll just go to the toolbar and roll the 1d20. I'll give you an advantage because you're speaking his language. They legalized smoke wheat leaf.
Okay, so toolbar.
Long
Ah,
as
here
weed
it
is
is.
legal.
The D20, just the D20 part, right?
Roll it twice.
Okay. Wake up, son. They legalized smoke leaf.
Nah, he doesn't. He's still sleeping.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
Might have broken his brain.
That is a good possibility considering how hard he ate that wall.
I think that's
How
it.
much
And
damage did he take?
I can't tell you. He took that much.
Jesus. A number we can't even begin to describe.
Well, I could tell you it, but then like you'd wonder why the fuck it didn't do any damage to Lance when I haven't had Lance. I haven't set up Lance properly, and I don't have enough AP to do it again. But yeah, life sucks.
I guess since I guess my turn's up now.
It is.
Okay
And
then.
with that, we go on to the third turn. Before we make any, well, I mean, let's go see who makes first roll. Alistair, go ahead and make your dexterity speed check for me.
Yes, sir. Dexterity
Uh huh. That's a 6.
and speed.
Okay, so you rolled a 10. Can Lance get? Okay, let's see. So that's a 10. Let's see if Lance can. 10. Alistair's at a 10.
Diggy, diggy hole, diggy, diggy hole.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
I planted its asshole. Look at it bloom.
No, I'm playing me a dumbass tree. How did you not use that line?
That's fair enough.
What? Right? I was wondering the same
I don't
thing.
mean to like jump the gun, but shit, that's good.
So Lance and Alistair both rolled a 10. Let's see if Father Falcone can roll a 10.
2.
You rolled a 1 in speed. Hell's Wrath.
Yo.
Let's
6.
go!
Okay.
Even the D20 doesn't want me to continue what I'm doing in these formats.
Murdoch's turn goes first. He spends a free action. You know, kid, you ain't half that bad. As as much as I enjoy this fight, though, I could tell when I ain't got enough left in me to finish the fight. I'll see you next time, boy. VR! Get me out of here! Unknown anima user activates their power. The floor disappears underneath Murdoch as he sinks into the ground. Murdoch is gone.
Shit.
Pussy!
The optional boss got away. Great, now I gotta reload the save.
It's not my fault that I look, come on, fucking excuse me. If I had the chance to land another hit, I would have. But
Which is why I rolled. Which is why I rolled the speed.
50. You wanna make it 100?
Well, this is why I also rolled the speed and dexterity checks instead of assuming you guys wouldn't have made it. I gave you the chance.
no,
You're fine.
Yeah.
you told me that you added my tone before I had the chance to continue using my AP.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Entirely fine.
Use the divine pulse and rewind time.
No, fuck.
Behold my true anima. Do over.
Records of time.
Ooh, good one.
Well, yeah, that's later.
No, fragments of time. Sorry.
Yeah. So, with Murdoch disappearing into the ground, Lance, Alistair, and Father Falcone. You guys can this encounter becomes a pointless endeavor since these the prisoners could not stand a chance against you guys without an anima presence. So, for all intents and purposes, this boss fight's concluded.
Damn, he
It's all
got
good, man.
away. Now what do we do?
Well,
We should
like
give
a
him
good.
a mean look that prevents teleportation like that.
Lance looks at Al. Well, Al, I know what exactly the first thing we're gonna goddamn do.
Rescue the security guards in there?
No! Got me the fuck out of this goddamn hole!
Right.
All right, so
And somewhere in the ether, I don't know, you make a pretty good doorstop.
Ah! Also, we gotta find the as Lance is getting helped by Al. We also gotta find that little anima you saw there. They're still around.
Yeah. But I helped you. Let me go help Sun. Let me go try to wake up Sun again.
yeah, this
Hello?
would you would wake up, Sun. As Sun is waking up, Father Falcone, are you finishing up those unfortunate souls in there?
Yeah, I want to take that one prisoner I'm holding. The colors in this place, they cause an ache to my head. I know, I have a fun idea. Let's paint them red. I want to whip them at the wall. I don't care if combat's over.
Yeah, no,
Then
that's
full strength, right at the wall. In fact, the wall they're standing by.
wait,
Like,
wait, who, wait,
the wall by Lance.
you want to ram that guy through the wall?
Not ram, throw. And I mean full strength.
You want to throw him through the wall?
Well, I'm gonna try to throw him through the wall and make a quick door.
Cool. Hold on a second. Let's see. Father Falcone strength. He rolled an 11. Hal's Wrath strength. 18. I'd say that you threw as hard as you could. Wasn't strong enough for the body to break through it, but sure as fuck blew like Lance. You would hear the sizable sound effect.
Huh. That's weird.
The walls are talking to this place. Oh, by the way, that guy is totally fucking dead.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I was just using it as like, I thought breaking stuff was Lance's job. What the hell just happened?
Yo, I want to use the shooting star on a concrete wall. Go ahead, be my guest. You have to spend the points for it. I forgot what you had to use to spend for it.
I don't remember.
No, he wants to add advantage to the roll. That's what it is. You have to spend 2,500 points to do that.
Advance to the wall or to the attack?
It has to be to a roll. I can't apply it to like reinforcing a stats wall. But in any case, I'll let Evie decide what he's doing with that. You have to spend that point for it. In any case, yeah, the prison finale would like would basically end with you guys gathering up each other, picking one another up, and gathering the remaining security guard and forces.
The right say no innocents died.
Oh, it was a joke. Gotcha. Yeah. There's also the noticeable missing of a warden.
But where's the warden though? Let's try asking the security guards who are tied up.
Yeah. So they're all
Handcuffed though.
well, they're all handcuffed. All the security guards are handcuffed in the room. Also, I imagine you use Showtime in order to open a portal to help Lance crawl out of the hole he's in.
Yeah. Come on, Lance. Get up.
Alright, thank you very much, Al. You've been very useful, helpful friend of mine.
Glad to hear it.
Sun will like wake up himself. Dude, what? Why does my face? He touches his mouth. Oh fuck, my teeth. Oh, my nose. What happened?
You got hit by a train, lad, and don't worry, I sent it back to the station.
Radical.
I patched you up.
And I helped.
He looks at Alistair. Thank you. I owe you my life, mate. If there's anything I can do to help.
Someone will now die for Alistair.
For one thing, what's your actual name?
That is my name. My name, for legal purposes, is Sun.
What about
I
your
would love to continue.
What about your anima?
I can at least tell you that. He holds his right hand up. My anima is called, and it summons the sun, day, and he summons his other hand, and night.
Day and night?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I control the powers of the sun and the moon, but limitly.
Wow.
Speaking of that, he starts to cast the sun's light onto his face to rejuvenate the wounds that he's taken, fixing his teeth and the broken nose he experienced. Ah, there we go. That's the good shit.
Or sure you're actually a plant?
He doesn't stop as he continues to cure himself, but looks at you like you just broke his mind.
Lance kind of like pushes out a little bit to walk over to his son. Oi, there had been another. There was another anima user we were fighting. You have any idea who it might have been?
Yeah. I think he yelled VR. Sunset.
I hope
Yeah.
that too.
Oh god, we're fighting the Oculus Rift.
Oh no, I know exactly who VR is.
You do?
No, not in council, out of
Oh.
council. I'm making that very distinct right now. Lance has no idea who the fuck the anima user is. I know what exactly VR stands for.
Oh.
And seeing how it was implemented, I know exactly how its powers work. But again,
Lance
same
doesn't.
shit.
The plot thickens.
The plot gets
Exactly.
thick. Anyway, Falcone, would you stay in Hell's Wrath?
Yep.
Okay. So in this scene,
Just kill the other.
What Hell's Wrath is doing is he's got the other four like against the wall, like they're pressing against it because they're scared, I assume, and he's just staring at them like a tiger with lambs.
sure.
He's not moving an inch.
Oh yeah, those secure. Honestly, here's a rule for all four of them. They're gonna make charisma checks. Let me see their charisma stat real quick. Sure, 6. They have to roll 6s. Only one doesn't blow their brains out. All three of the remaining 3 because of how sheerly terrified they are of you, they blow their own brains out with their shotguns. They're literally looking at a demon who's casted Hell's Fear Incarnate. They're terrified, except for one, who stands up, cocks his shotgun, and looks at you like Doom Guy because he's regained his composure and he can't be feared by you again.
Radical.
If it wasn't for the fact that this was his father Falcone, this would be a perfect henchman for Ven.
Dude, I know. Don't remind me.
Wait,
Yeah, but
don't me and Al feel the gunshots.
yeah, you would hear the 3 shotguns go off immediately.
What was that?
Sun sits up.
Wouldn't like bitches.
Sun sits up and goes, "It sounds like summary execution."
Let's. What's a bit?
The president execute themselves.
There's still that one prisoner who's actually going to fight you. But again, it's one-sided.
Wait, can the Elseviers run into the room and ask Falcone to show the bloodshed? Look, the guy's here shitless. We don't need any more bloodshed, please.
Yeah, hold on.
Dude.
They interrupted before I get to him.
Fair enough.
If this dude could roll high enough to like go through that, yeah, he lives. I don't care how it's an NPC.
There is-
earned it. He earned
Dude,
existence.
Was it?
Al, I hate to tell you, you have to literally run down, then to the right, and then back up because there's no hole. Well,
No, Denny. He was closer to the entrance because Sun was in the hallway.
Ah, okay.
And by the time, so all this role playing that you guys had been going on, I would have already that whole fanatical scene happening would have played out already, and you guys would be at the aftermath of its destruction. Hold on, I just gotta move you guys just a little bit more because I'm assuming it was this wall, it was these three guys, well, four guys. You died. No, you didn't die. You were the only one who lived. You died.
You dead? Who dead?
You dead. You dead. And you're dead. All right. Geneva Convention be damned. So, Alistair, you're at the door. You're at the doorway, and Father Falcone, you would notice them. Notice your allies there.
Uh, I'm sure you had your fun, but it's over. We don't need any more needless loss of life.
God! Holy hell! What the? Why? It's like still killing with the blood and vicious oleo. Why, Pavel?
You're not one to judge me. I can do it be fine as can be.
Ooh.
The hell you mean I'm not the judge? Anyone who has fought against.
There's blood and gore on his mouth and chest.
How do you mean I didn't get a judge? Anytime I killed any pawns, because they had a fighting chance against me, and I had to defend myself. Now these guys have a chance against you, and that fool of yours.
6-1. We have to admit it was a little bit fun.
That was actually pretty sick.
That is actually really fucking. That actually shuts Lance up because, like, God, it's good.
And the 3 survivors are still alive.
Lance just walks over to. Lance just walks over to the security guards and starts helping them get out of the cuffs.
Okay. Hold on.
I was just talking to Falcone, trying to convince him to stop the bloodshed, and tell me that he needs a fucking back piece all covered in blood and guts.
Blood and guts and I know what you're trying to do there.
Look, we're all gonna need showers after this
No,
cause
check it out, man. We recreated that one scene. I really wish the guy had hurt me, because then we'd have had a 1-to-1 ratio there almost.
God.
Sun walks into the room. Oh. Oh. Sun walks into the room and sees Father Falcone. Oh. Oh. Man, that he sees the summary suicide. Oh, man. Sees the gore. Oh, oh. I'm just gonna. He walks out the room. Yeah, I'm not vibing in there.
I cannot stand it. Cannot stand it, B. I find them too often to be living.
Lance, you free the security guards, but there's a real obvious smell of shit just all around those three guys. They have defecated themselves. They are also whimpering loudly, like they're terrified.
Let's, like, don't worry, lads. He's not gonna hurt you at all.
They just continue to whimper loudly. As soon as you free one of them, he begins to mad sprint 5, 10, 15. And tries to put as much distance between.
He's making a mess everywhere. It's splat.
Yeah.
Slipping out of his pants.
Yeah, he wouldn't care. He just.
It's in my Murdoch wounds.
There is no wounds, actually. Well, 2 points of damage to the back of my head.
I'll just clap hands out and say, "It's enough. It's to the guards. Enough. It's over. We want to get you help." It just someone starts calling like.
You, as you roar, the other two the other two security guards are still handcuffed and wrist cuffed, or trying to like slowly either crawl away or get into a fetal position to continue to cry. The other guy who managed to get away because Lance freed him is still struggling to run with all that shit in his pants.
You should have worn the brown pants.
Alistair Mace will untie the last guy.
Oh my god, it looks. Wow, this looks good.
Yeah, so that other prisoner takes his shot and shoots at Father Falcone. He misses.
Hellsrath quickly turns and looks at him. And he just looks.
The man gives you an undefined glare back. He's clearly going to become the guts of this group of prisoners.
Wait, was it the prisoner or one of the guards?
No, prisoner. The prisoner shot you.
Awesome.
Like the only one who hasn't fled, because he's basically becoming the guts of this party of prisoners that you killed.
Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Can Alistair like try to glare at this guy to get him to stop trying to fight and surrender peacefully?
It doesn't seem to have any intention, considering his allies committed summary suicide to the demon in front of him.
Hellsrath looks at him and smiles. Run, little man. Trade and grow strong. For today, fighting won't be long.
Oh shit! If you said when Ralph said that, then he take the hint and get the fuck out, and he would flee actually.
Alistair just grabs the guy and say, "Look, I said I wouldn't spare you. Now you're going to get out of here and escape me."
Hellsrath picks Alistair up by the back of his shirt with a thumb and forefinger and lifts him up.
Wait, what?
Alistair, you get picked up by Hell's Wrath. He doesn't.
Reaction.
Yeah, he doesn't grapple you or nothing. But you would see the other guy flee from the other entrance on the other side of the door. So, there's like four different ways to get into this cafeteria: the west side, the east side, and the south side. Sorry, you guys broke. You guys fought between the walls on the west side. There's a door on its east. He took that door immediately out.
I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be in much of an hassle. Relax now. Besides, we still got guards outside. You know, they're either gonna gun him down or arrest him and put him back in his cell.
I've ever had him arrested and then killed.
We'll see what. That's not our problem anymore, now is it? Our problem is helping. Looks over to the other security guard. Hey, where's the warden?
Huh?
Hellsrath gently puts Alistair down.
They're gibbering messes of fear, Danny. You cannot get any information out of them.
Great. Fantastic. Well,
They're too traumatized to speak up.
A plus work, Father Falco. Now we gotta go find the warden.
The leader of the gang. I do not see him in chains.
He got out. So he screamed something about be on.
Pulls a giant meat paw off whose ear and leans down like he didn't hear that.
I was stuck in the ground for a while, okay?
As your conversations continue to ensure, you begin to hear sounds of like SWAT team members moving in.
Exhale off the demon egg.
Foes crushed by my sight, driven from our foes crushed by my might, driven from our sight. Hellsrath, return your chains. Sorry guys, I'm having a tough one today.
No, you're fine, dude.
Nah, it's alright.
You revert back to Father Falcone.
Which is
So, I imagine when he goes back, and despite all the visual that was on him as Hell's Wrath, it just kind of falls around him, but not actually touching himself.
no, he's immaculate.
No, I would say just your lips are covered in blood.
Yeah.
Like around like the side of your mouth is like blood, which you can clearly clear away.
So, Father, were those guys nutritious? Oh my god.
Well, we never did get to that fridge now, did we?
You're not wrong.
And this would be where the scene ends, as you hear like a security task force break into the cafeteria and surround you guys. They hold guns at you, but you know that's more of a formality. The prison
Are we
scene,
going to lose each time?
huh?
Alistair sees the guns all of a sudden say, "Are we going to lose each time now?"
Well, no, it's more like a formality. They're holding these guns at you because as the scene breaks away, we're like we start like a newsreel of like events that happen, as this is kind of like a conclusion of the tutorial arc.
Ah,
So, your presence in the Travail prison riot, the three of you, has successfully helped
Yeah.
secure the prisoners, revert Travail, not Travail, Gridiron's what's it called? Gridiron's chaos level. Because it was at 50 and you guys prevented the prison riot, it goes back to 0. All of it. So Gridiron itself returns to a 0 status. Congratulations.
Nice.
we saved the day.
Your presence in the prison has been noticed by several different groups. I can't list each of the groups who have noticed your efforts, but just because you've been noticed isn't an indication of a good thing, just as much as it isn't an indication of a bad thing. One of the groups that have noticed your efforts is the Travail Police Force. Um, you guys received your invitations and letters about your first days on the like your what's it called?
The Hero League?
No, not Hero League. You guys are becoming part of the police force for Travail. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would receive in the mail either letters or however actually yeah letters. Each of you have a place for letters. Each of you would receive a orientation date, which would be the start of the next session, which will be the beginning of the actual campaign. You guys will begin the first session of our next campaign. Will be going to Travail to become part of the special anima the police force. Your success with the subjugating the the prison riot and Gridiron has served greatly for your reputation. And instead of giving you guys a pension, having only make 250 for each day working on the force, well, each week working on the force, you now make 500 gold credits. Sorry, 500 credits each week you work on the force.
Woo!
Plus what we find, if you get me.
Yes, yes.
Oh, before I forget, back when this Riot started, we had moved to keep any prisoners from escaping, so they gave for completing the side mission.
The side missions was the full heal. Remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, other news that has happened around the city whilst you guys were subjugating this prison, Heroes League had because of the sudden like surge in violence and destruction of anima users within within the ending week of the prison riot that you guys subjugated. The Heroes League announced that they will be opening more of their what's it called their services to all of Spiral City, thus meaning that there'll be anima users in small squads with other non-anima users trying to help quote protect the peace. So the Heroes League will
That
now
just sounds like it's.
hmm?
Continue.
Heroes League will now be deploying their own squads of anima users.
Vigilantes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is illegal, so
Man,
France.
how.
We get to beat the hell out of Plutonian.
Right?
The vigilante.
Fucking losers breaking the law.
Breaking
What's that?
that is.
Fucking me and Father Fortune laughing. We're gonna fucking bust some goddamn heads. Punk Plutonian.
All right.
No, obviously not, but.
No, I mean
Yeah, I know, I
it's
know.
probably going to end up
What you
happening.
just did.
We'll see. In any case,
Did you apply the double damage for anima versus non-anima in that cafeteria fight?
that's why I said it was pretty one-sided.
Okay, I was gonna say. So the suicides were justified.
Yes, they knew they were going to die.
Oh hey, do we get anything cool for like I don't know, saving all the preventing any anyone from dying? You know
Well,
what I mean.
yes, I do
Anyone
understand.
else?
Yeah, but I can't come up with it on the fly. I'll give you guys some stuff for victory post status. Becoming part of the police department also means you guys can get access to more weaponry, and a way to purchase them freely, not freely, but like purchase them without worry, and reason to carry them without concern. Otherwise, I mean,
Oh.
Alistair still has a shotgun.
Oh, yeah. Great news.
Alistair has a shotgun with his portals. He's basically a sniper.
Could be. Oh my god, that's terrifying. You have a sniper literally covered in position, and you just have Alistair like push the shotgun through the portal, and it pokes the guy in the back of the head.
I keep saying he's got the strongest anima, man.
It's only gonna get worse, you know that, right?
Yeah, and it's not raw strength, it's applicability.
Also,
Oh,
with
look
the
at this
prison
guy.
riot,
Oops.
with the prison riot completed, you guys gain a level.
Oh.
Na 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 na. Wait, no. Na 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 na.
We can go whatever which one we would want. Like, I can imagine for Lance is like a big flail, he does like a couple of punches and then uppercut.
Ha ha
So the big
ha!
uppercuts the L but points to the sky. Ah!
So that also means you guys
That
gain your
was kind
AP
of
too.
Oh no.
Oh yes,
What happened?
you all gain your ability twos now.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think you and I went that far when we designed him.
Yeah, no, I have.
Oh, I was gonna say that was months ago.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the dungeon master. I'm supposed to. So,
Oh shit! That means Lance's fucking Wire WrestleMania magazines finally came in the mail.
And I can make some real destruction now.
all right, let me walk down the list of ideas that I had for each of you, and then you guys can decide on your own time if those ideas I share with you are what you want to use, or if you want to workshop your own stuff a little bit more. Let me start with Alistair. Now, Alistair, instead of gaining additional powers, you gain a third portal, a green one. Now, if you throw objects through or let them pass, so any object that passes through that green portal, it's accelerated and deals double damage, double movement, double. It's an accelerator.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Like
it's
a
like that.
booster in Sonic.
Yes, for any attack going either way of through it.
Or it's like from how you say it? Super Robot Wars. Crow's final attack with the sniper form. These little gates that boost up the shot. You
Mm-hmm.
remember, right, bro?
That's
Is
exact.
fireball specialing someone an attack?
Hmm? Yes.
Like
You if you
Elder
threw.
sends Lance through the green portal.
Yes, it would work.
Yo,
Oh,
I was thinking the exact. I was hoping that we could do it the fastball. We got it. I want to try this out before we close off the session for the day. Please, I want to get us at least give it a try.
Has to be next session, Danny.
Hmm?
Next session.
God damn it!
All right. How do you feel about that idea, Alistair? We don't have to commit to it, but if you like it, let me know.
Sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I remember yesterday the other day, I got an idea for my level 3, but I'll run it by you later.
No worries. All right. Lance, you're the next one because you already knew what you wanted and you told me. But I'll let everyone else know how it works. Lance gains the ability called Roulette Wheel. He'll have three different abilities to start with. That once he activates his ability 2, he can swap between and use them. They won't be. None of them will have the same effect like his ability 1, where he deals true damage. But the other ones can do, for example, knockback or make an enemy prone, stun somebody.
utility.
Mm-hmm. And he can learn more as he gains special items known as fighting magazines or like totems to teach him different fighting styles. But he can only ever have three equipped at once. Yeah, I'm not dealing with
So,
I'm not dealing with that micromanagement bullshit.
I'm
And you have to write down all the stats for these blocks.
sure. When I can get the computer up.
Yeah. Or pen and paper. I mean, those exist still.
top tier.
And
So like the fourth.
huh?
Bro, continue.
And I was gonna go to what's it called? Talk a little bit about what I have
Oh,
for
the fuck up.
yeah, Hell's Wrath. Honestly, I was just thinking of making all your ability ones into ability twos, but quote improved versions. So longer distance flight, longer distance Hell's Fear Incarnate, longer distance flame.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what word we take it, and I was even gonna suggest retiring Fear Incarnate, but hey, it popped off today.
Yeah. So, like I suggested, we can go the improved route for your regular abilities, or we can give you a set of new abilities.
Like summon a demon sword.
No, that's like level 3. Giving him a melee weapon when he is already getting fucking like hits in for basically free? No, I'm not giving him that. Not yet.
Yeah, I actually wanted to pick up that train and throw it at the other guys and try to crush them all.
That'd been hilarious, and it probably would have worked if I
No,
didn't.
I'm pleased with how the fight went
Oh
though.
yeah, no, that fight was fun.
I ain't putting my foot through a Van Gogh.
But yeah, you can come talk to me more about ideas. Otherwise, yeah, it's been a 2-hour session, boys. How did we feel about this the final part?
I don't know what happened how he managed to kill Murdoch, but things are never that easy.
Final episode,
Nah, trust me.
Tony cuts loose.
Um, as for Lance, Lance is like, I killed the other guy in a blind rage. Maybe it was better if I did kill all bad anima users. Now Mordok escaped again.
Maybe murder.
Oh yeah,
Well, you
so
fucking demonstrated that today, didn't you?
there's something I want to show
Maybe
behind the
proof of
scenes.
that.
There's something I want to share behind the scenes. Since Alistair failed his search test, and no one else could have attempted it, since combat kind of ensued. If Alistair would have passed it, he would have noticed there were security cameras. Destroying it would have rendered the other Anima user useless.
Damn.
Yeah,
My idea was I was just gonna light the hallway on fire and try to sneak in really fast.
wouldn't have done nothing.
Yeah,
Honestly, that's actually pretty smart of the anima user.
I know, right? Aren't I fucking clever, Danny?
guys.
Yeah, I know. But the VR. Where
Yeah,
did
I
you
know.
got the idea from?
I made it up, of course.
I made it.
Fuck you!
Fuck you mean? Fuck me. Fuck you.
It's not the same one we talked about, Danny. Clearly, the one you talked about with me was stronger than the one I've presented.
It
Say
doesn't mean
you
you
know
can't.
how you were
Eventually,
right.
We are
yeah,
VR.
you can build up
I
to
like
it.
that. I
See,
I I,
that
I
sounds
know where
like
you
fun.
got that from. I got understood that reference, Loon. Audience, I hope you guys also enjoyed the show. This also means that because we're moving into the actual Overarms roleplay, that I will be accepting character requests from non-players. So that means I'm gonna make a special channel on the Discord. Let viewers create their own NPCs to join the roster for different things to happen. Since I need more NPCs, as the city is going to be all parts of the city are now accessible.
Jeez, I can imagine us bumping to game nights. Fucking NPC. What's the problem, Soul? Takes out like a fucking a microwave. Please help me. My cat is stuck in tree. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
So since we double up one stat on our character, one on our anima, right?
uh, hold on. Sorry. Let me actually open up my anima.
Let me open up the official anima book right here.
Yeah, actually, I need to open it. Actually, no, I have it open always. Level. Level. You guys are. No, you guys were level threes. Because I leveled you to 2, and I put you guys were at 3 before we began this fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're level 4s now. Level 4 means that you guys gain your second anima power.
Oh, no stat boost. Okay.
Yeah, no, level 5, 6 are stat boost again.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, just ability 2, which is why I said that you don't have to, cement anything right now. You guys can think about it throughout the week. I mean, I've definitely had a lot of fun with the chain links.